What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about a reel that only costs $60 that I really like fishing from Okuma. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. We do a lot of gear reviews, talking about the latest baits, trends, things I see in the industry. And what we're talking about today is this reel that only costs 60 bucks. Crazy because I have baits that cost more than this thing. So really had to kind of change my expectations with this because I'm used to fishing a lot higher end reels and remind myself that this thing only costs 60 bucks. And with that in mind, it is very impressive for the price. It really good solid reel. Now this is a spinning reel that is a 4,000 size. So I personally like the 2,500 or the 3,000, but I've been hearing a lot about people using the 4,000, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to get one of these in a bigger size. So with that bigger reel, you get to pull in more line per turn of the handle, cast longer just because it has a bigger spool. There's a lot of benefits to a larger size spool. So that's why I chose this one. I'm still not sold on all those benefits, but I could see why people like the 4,000. The one thing about the 4,000, it is quite a bit heavier. So you're gonna have to really pay attention to balancing out the rod that you use. Everything that you do is just different if you're used to a 2,500 or 3,000 size reel. But let's go ahead and get into the reel itself. So I really don't know much about Okuma at all. I think several years ago I had one bait cast reel that I ended up giving up to a buddy. So I have really no experience on their higher end stuff, but really for this price, it's an incredibly good reel. Again, $59.99. So we'll jump into some of the specifics, but just in hand, just fishing it, it's a smooth reel. I've been fishing it since September, so I've been fishing it for quite a bit. You know, obviously not every single trip for every technique, but it's held up well. Caught fish with it, has a smooth drag, casts really well, no problems with, you know, line wrapping around, really no issues with it. So I can't complain about anything for the performance. Again, it is a little bit heavier, and part of that is it's a 4,000 size. It's 10.2 ounces, so it is a very heavy reel compared to smaller reels. A 2,500 is about 8 ounces, so you do add weight to it just because it's a bigger reel, obviously. There's a lot of technical details that Okuma includes, like their Okuma flight system, the felt drag system, the precision elliptical gearing, brass pinion gear, anti-reverse. You know, all those basic things that companies put in there. They all call them different things, but a lot of the reels on the market are pretty similar in their technologies. But really, I really have become impressed, again, just from the fishing standpoint with the Okuma Ceymar. It's 60 bucks. You can't ask for too much for that price point. But like I've said in some other videos, the gear quality has gone up tremendously across all brands. If you compare it to, you know, 5-10 years ago, this is a reel that would have been 120 bucks. I mean, you can see how smooth that thing is. That's what you want from a spinning reel, something that's smooth. It's got an 8 bearing system. Do a little test on the drag too, because that is really the difference maker in spinning reels, is the quality of the drag. It's a great sound, isn't it? That's what you like to hear when you're out fishing. So it's a really smooth drag. That's what you want from a spinning reel. That's the price difference between this reel and the higher end reels. And they're gonna be even smoother. But really, I can't say anything negative about the Okuma line of products that I've used. You know, their quality, you know, they have a good following, especially on the West Coast. But the Ceymar, again, for 60 bucks, I can't say that enough. It's a good quality reel, and that's coming from someone who uses reels that are $200, $300, $400. So really impressed with it. It's definitely something I'm gonna look at some of the other Okuma products after trying this kind of entry-level product. So if this is this good for this price, I can only imagine what those reels that cost a little bit more, how good they are. So definitely hadn't really considered Okuma for any purchase or anything else, but this has kind of changed my mind to look at them a little closer when they come out with new products. They're definitely a player in the fishing industry, and if you're looking for a budget reel, I really can't say anything negative about the Ceymar, besides the weight. So thanks for watching.